what we're going to talk about is which should you hire, a childcare coach or a consultant, and what to look for. Anyone who is new here, my name is Ashley Benz. I'm the founder and creator of Ashley Benz Consulting and Childcare Business Executive Tools. I am the #1 childcare consultant, okay, that empowers owners to have a great work-life balance while building their businesses, okay? So that is what I do. Now, I do this by specializing in helping owners create ecosystems and automation, because when you have those things in place, you can basically kind of dump or load on all the things that keep you busy and keep you working long hours. You can kind of load that onto ecosystems and automation, and that is going to be able to put some time back into your day and really be able to have you have a better work-life balance. And how I was able to come all to this, because that's what I did for my center when I ran it for 10 years. Now, my mission is to provide solutions to you that help alleviate, okay, you from having to be on site for your childcare business to run efficiently. And, this just does a slew of things for an owner, okay? If you can get your childcare business to run without you, I mean, just think about the freedom aspect that you'll have. Think about the things that you'll be able to do for your center, and all the visionary things that you'll be able to that visionary role that you'll be able to step into. It's just, there is nothing like having freedom as an owner to actually be the visionary of your business, okay? And so I have been on, if you haven't reached that point yet, I've been on that side. I've been in the hustle and bustle of running a childcare business and not being able to be that visionary. And I've also been on the other side, which is having the freedom and really being able to work at the highest level and version of myself as a business owner. So y'all, it is like night and day. Okay. But again, that's my mission. And, my goal is to help you build the business of your dreams and have harmony between work and life. So I'm going to help you build a business, the childcare business of your dreams, but I'm going to make sure, and I'm going to protect your work-life balance and protect you, because you are your biggest asset, okay? You are your company's biggest asset. If you're not good, then how can you lead a team? How can you be the visionary? How can you guide this business of yours in the right direction if you're not good, if you're not healthy, if you're not taking care of yourself, okay? So if you are trying to get started in this industry and you want to become a licensed childcare owner, then I'll also have a step-by-step plan for you as well. So what qualifies me to do this? I'm going to go over that really quick, because again, you guys, if you're new here, you may not know me, okay? There's a lot of people that do, but there's a lot of still people that don't know me. So I want to let you know what qualifies me to do this and why you should even be sitting here listening to what I have to say today. Well, I have 10 years of experience of running my own childcare business, okay? I'm a former owner operator of a childcare center. I started out as a home daycare, and then we transitioned into a center. So I have done it all. I have also worked with owners, okay, all around the country since 2016. And my programs have also reached international as well. So I have reached, and I get a lot of people to ask, where are you? They'll say, where are you located at? And I'll say, well, I'm in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And they'll say, oh, well, how are you able to help people, or can you help me? Because I'm in a different state or I'm in a different country. So the answer to that is yes, because I have worked with people in the United Kingdom, Dubai, Ireland. I have worked with clients in Australia, Caribbean, everywhere. Okay. So my programs are virtual, and honey, I can just help you. Let me just say that. Okay. I see those likes coming up. So yes, we are international here. And so I like to share all that because, I want you to know how I can help you and I want you to know how I can bring value to you today in today's video. So again, which should you hire? Childcare coach or consultant, and what to look for is what we are going to be talking about. Now, this video is sponsored by Ashley Benz Consulting and the Childcare Business Executive Team, which is coming soon, you guys. So make sure that you join the wait list. I'm going to give more information about that at the end of our video. But yes, y'all, coming soon in a few weeks. We're just days away from my spanking brand new program. And basically what this program is going to allow you to do as a current owner is to install corporate style departments in your childcare business. And you're going to be able to have access to corporate experts on a daily basis, you guys. This is a game changer for this industry, and I'm super excited about it. But I'll give you more details about that after live, because I want to jump into. Also, be sure that you join my Facebook business page. And y'all, everybody, turn your notifications on so you know when I go live, okay? All right, y'all ready? Let's jump in. So which should you hire? Should you hire a childcare coach or a consultant, and what to look for? Okay, so the very first thing I wanted to bring up is the fact that there is a difference between a coach and a consultant. And this is something that I didn't even know until I started actually doing this myself. I just kind of always thought that they were kind of the same in one, and they were like the word was interchangeable, but I will tell you guys there is a difference. So the difference between a coach and a consultant: a coach is going to guide you and show you what to do. Okay, that's what a coach does. So think about a coach on a football coach or whatever. Okay, that coach is going to guide that player as we're reaching the Super Bowl that's coming up. Which, you know, I am only I'm only here for the food and the halftime game or the halftime. I'm not really a big sports fan or anything like that, but my husband, of course, is all into it. So anyway, but when I thought about coach, it thought that brought into mind. But a coach is going to guide you and show you what to do. Okay, so think about that coach on the football, right? The football coach, right? He's going to give you strategy. He's going to kind of show you, hey, I need for you to, you know, we was at my nephew's basketball game last night. We saw the coach, and he's letting them know, he's coaching them while they're on the court. You know, hands up, guys, spread out. That's what a coach does, okay? And they're very great at motivating. Now, a consultant will do that as well, but they will also do it with you, and sometimes they'll do it for you as well, okay? So that is a difference. So depending on what goals you're trying to reach will depend on what type of expert that you should hire, okay? And so again, I like to always kind of say that a coach is going to keep you accountable. They're going to provide that motivation that you need, and they're going to kind of show you the way. So they'll provide you with the path or a plan, where the consultant is going to dig in with you. Okay, the consultant is going to roll up his or her sleeves and dig in with you. Okay, and they're also going to coach you as well. So, and if you guys have any comments or questions, you know, hi Zegler, how are you? I have not seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so when should you hire a coach or a consultant, and how do you know when it's time to hire someone? So when should you hire? How do you know when it's time to hire? So again, if you guys are joining in, at the beginning of this, I mentioned that we made a really big hire. So I actually hired back in December because I wanted to be ready for 2022, but I actually hired in a, sorry, y'all, I got to get some water. I hired in a full-blown consulting team, okay, which has been a game changer for my business. Hang on, water break. I'm so excited about this, and I think my energy level is super high right now. And so when should you hire? How do you know when it's time to hire? And for me, it was scary. I'm not gonna lie, because it was a huge investment. And this is investment I had to do like all up at once. Okay. Like it was a lot that we had to invest into. And for me, I just knew that 2022, I knew that the route that I was going was not going to get me anywhere. And I definitely was not trying to have a repeat of 2020 or 2022. Okay. Or 2020 or 2021. So we just made the decision to do that. But when should you hire? How do you know? So according to Forbes, I'm going to give you guys 8 things, okay, that you want to take into consideration. The first thing is that you are overwhelmed. Okay. You're overwhelmed. It's just too much. Okay. You're dealing with a lot right now, and it's too much. The second thing is that you need a confidant to talk about your business with. So you just feel like that it would be so nice to be able to have someone that you can say, hey, what about this? Or what about that? Almost like a sounding board, okay? The third thing is that you intellectually know what to do, but you just don't do it. And I feel like that was me. Actually the second thing, I always need somebody to talk to. That I cannot do things by myself. I'm a self motivator, but I always need a sounding board. So that was definitely me. And then definitely intellectually knowing what to do, but not doing it. That was me as well. And yeah, it's kind of like, okay, I know what I should be doing, but I'm not doing it. Okay. You aren't getting the results that you want. You want to save time and money. And this is a big one for me. This is one of the things for me as well, like the time and money. I don't have a lot of time to waste. Neither do I have a lot of money to be wasting. So for me, I knew, and I talked to my husband, Victor, and I was just like, like what we're doing right now in 2021, if we continue to do that in 2022, then we're going to continue to waste time and money. And if we want to level up Ashley Benz Consulting, what we're doing right now is not going to do that. And so I'm really big about not wasting any time and not wasting any money. For you guys that if you don't know me, but I'm a mom, I'm a wife, there's other things that I need to be doing with my time, besides spending all day on a business trying to figure out what's wrong with it. Okay. I just don't have the time for that. The other part is that you find yourself listening only to your own ideas. And here's a lot of times, and so this kind of really goes into some of you guys that are maybe you're what I would call at a really big executive level in your journey of owning a childcare business. So you're seasoned, you've been doing this for a while. And one of the things that happens is that when you climb the ladder and you get to the top, you tend to get used to doing things alone. And you tend to get used to pretty much listening to your own ideas and really being closed off and not really open-minded to new ideas. And so, but though, intellectually, when we go back to the other little tip there about intellectually knowing what to do, that's not okay. And so the thing about it is that we all need checks and balances, okay? The one thing about being an entrepreneur and an owner is that we all need those checks and balances. But the thing is that when you are an owner, you don't have anyone over you telling you what to do. And so, if you find yourself listening only to your own ideas, that would really be a sign that you might want to look into hiring a consultant or a coach, okay, depending on which one you need. And then the seventh thing, and again, this is according to Forbes, you're feeling stuck and frustrated by others. So this is a really good indicator when you need some help, okay, is when your parents are frustrating you, when sometimes the kids in your classroom are frustrating you. Yes, let's just be honest, okay? Yes, we are educators. Yes, we are early childhood educators, and we are early childhood educators that own our own businesses. But yes, sometimes people just get on your nerves, okay? Your staff get on your nerves. You kind of get easily aggravated at just little bitty things that's going on. And a lot of times this would be a sign that you might want to get in and hire on a coach or a consultant, okay? And then the very last thing, which I think is one that's kind of that's pretty obvious, but you want your company to grow. You want your childcare business to grow. You want it to expand. So those are some signs that would tell you that it might be time for you to consider hiring on a coach or consultant. Now, let's talk about what to look for, okay? And one thing I'm going to say, there is a lot of options in the market for hiring on a coach or consultant, which I think is an amazing thing, okay? I think it's really cool that, there are a lot of coaches and consultants and things like that. But here is what you want to look for. The first thing you want to look for is background, okay? So question is, have they done this before? and what qualifies them to actually be a child care coach. So have they actually ran a child care business before would be the one thing. And what qualifies them to coach you on whatever that they're saying that they can coach you on, okay? The other thing I want to talk about too, when it comes to the background of hiring on a coach or a consultant, I see Misty saying this is so her right now. Honey, it's all of us. Let me just say that, okay? It is all of us. But the one thing else I want to say about the background of a coach or consultant. Now, in our industry, you do have some coaches that currently run their centers and programs. I don't do mine anymore. Okay. So you can look at me like I'm a retired childcare owner. Okay. And there's a whole, if you guys want to know why I decided to close mine down, there's a whole video over on YouTube. Y'all can go look that up. But what I will tell you is that, first of all, I'll tell you that one of the reasons why we decided to close Ashley Angels down was because God was calling me to do this. At the time, I didn't know it, but it's just full circle, okay, that I'm here. So again, there's a whole video about that over on YouTube. But so there are some child care coaches that currently run their businesses and they kind of do this on the side. And then you have people like me that don't run their businesses anymore. The one thing I'm going to tell you about that is, you know, and it really is what works for anybody, what works for you. My issue with someone that is, so like my issue with someone that is, and I don't want to offend any of the coaches out there that are currently running their businesses. You know, I don't want to offend anybody, but what I will say is that the only issue that I see with that is unless that child care coach has an automated child care business, which means that their child care business can efficiently run without them, they're going to have a hard time helping you with your child care business. And the reason why is because when their child care business is in trouble, whose child care business are they going to, you know, I mean, whose are they going to save? Are they going to, because yours might be in trouble too. And at the end of the day, I mean, you know, they're most likely going to not provide you with the service that you need because they've got to go pick up their own childcare business off the ground. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I would say about hiring a childcare coach or consultant that currently runs their business. One of the questions I would ask them is, do you have an automated business? How many hours are you having to work at your location? Because that's going to let you know how many hours they're going to be able to help you with yours. Okay. And y'all know, I keep it real over here. Now, the other thing to look for is a specialist. Okay. And let me explain what a specialist does. Okay. So don't look for a generalist. Okay. And so it's just like a doctor, right? When you are trying to solve a specialized issue, you want to go to a specialized doctor. You don't want to go to your basic, your family doctor. Okay. The family doctor is a generalist. So you got a common cold, you go to your family doctor. If, you know, you got a broken foot, you go to your family doctor, you know, things like that. But let's say that you are dealing with a heart issue or something like that. You're not going to go to your family doctor for that because they're too generalized. You're going to have to go to a heart doctor. So the same thing when you're looking for a child care coach or consultant, do not look for a generalist. Okay. And here's a quote that I posted over on our page a few weeks ago. And it says this: you can't solve generalized problems. I'm sorry, you can't solve specialized problems with generalized solutions. Okay, so let me say that again. As they say for the people in the back, let me say that a little bit louder, okay? You can't solve specialized problems with generalized solutions. So you do want to, so when you're looking for a child care coach or consulting, one of the questions that you want to ask them is, what do you specialize in? Okay, because if they're coming and tell you that, you know, they can help you with everything, then I don't know. I kind of question that, right? What is your specialty? Okay. What is your specialty? The third thing is track record, which we know, these things, this is kind of one of the obvious ones, but it's track records, okay? So how are they making a difference? And is that what you want? So let me say that again. How are they making a difference? And is that what you are looking for? So you've got coaches and consultants that, they might make a difference in, or their main thing might be about money and building $1 million businesses, or being a boss. Let me help you be a boss of your childcare business. That's great. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you're looking for. Okay. But how are they actually making a difference? What type of life-changing results are they getting their clients? Okay, that's it. So, and then the last thing is chemistry. And this is one, you guys, that hands down, because I have done this several times in my business. Okay, I have hired on coaches several times. I usually work with a coach every single year. And one of the things that is really important to me is the chemistry with that person. So do you share the same core values? Okay. Do you have a connection with that person? Are they relatable to you? Do they understand you? Just the chemistry itself. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be working with this person. They're going to be working with you. There's got to be some sort of a connection other than what they can do, if that makes any sense. So, so do they share the same core values, right? So again, you have some coaches that is really all about the money, okay? But they're not all about family life. They're not all about, freedom for you. They're all about the money. They're all about the hustle and the bustle. They're not all about a work-life balance. So if you get with a coach like that, they're going to have you working around the clock. Okay. They're not going to show you ways to be able to build a business that can allow you that freedom and also that can allow you time with your family, because they're not into that. That's just not them. So again, the chemistry aspect. Do you share the same core values? Okay. If you're a family person, is that coach a family person? Okay. Or are they a workaholic? Okay. Do you have a connection with them? Are they relatable to you? Okay. So you got to kind of think about what are some things that, that you can relate to. Now, me personally, here's an example. I don't hire coaches that use foul language. That doesn't go with my core values. I don't use foul language. I don't speak that type of language. So if I see a coach that's got a post on their Facebook or Instagram and they have foul language, that wouldn't work for me. I don't hire coaches that, that I guess in some ways that dress provocative or are flashy. I'm not a flashy person. So the chemistry there probably we wouldn't gel, if that makes any sense. So again, you've got to think about what are your core values? What are your goals? Even at that, what is your goals? Okay. What is it that you're trying to accomplish? And again, I'm looking at comments just to make sure. And from there, hang on, y'all. Okay. And again, from there, do you have that chemistry with that person? So now, Ashley Benz Consulting and the Childcare Business Executive Team, this is what we do. Okay. We provide coaching and consulting. So if you remember in the beginning, when I talked about the difference between a coach and a consulting, a coach is going to guide you and show you the way, and then a consultant is going to do it with you or for you. Well, we do a little bit of both. Now, that does not mean though that we're generalists either. Okay, so let me kind of make that clear. Okay, just because we do a little bit of both doesn't mean that we're generalists, but we do provide coaching and we do provide consulting. So we'll coach you, we'll motivate you. We'll pull up our sleeves and dig in with you. And then if you say, hey, Ashley, you know what? This one right here, I'm not interested in doing. Can you guys do it for me? We'll do that as well. But our specialty, and this is why we're not generalists, but our specialty is helping owners to alleviate, giving owners solutions that help them to alleviate the need to have to be on site for your childcare business, your home daycare, your childcare center, your preschool program, your Montessori school, whatever that you have. But we're going to help you be able to alleviate you from that. Okay, we're going to provide you solutions to alleviate you from having to be on site for your center or school or home daycare or whatever to run efficiently. Okay, our mission is so that you can have harmony between work and life. Okay, so here at Ashley Benz Consulting and the Child Care Business Executive Team, we're all about family. We're all about taking care of you. We're all about protecting you. Okay, protecting your, making sure you feel good. Okay, making sure that you are honestly being able to operate at the highest version of yourself. Because when you guys can do that, and you guys know, if you guys know me, but I'm a preacher's daughter, so you guys might hear some things seep through. Okay, but when you can operate at the highest version of yourself, that basically you are connected with the one that has infinite intelligence. Okay, when you're able to operate in your zone of genius, that is when you are able to operate with the one who has infinite intelligence. So you guys, y'all know where I'm coming from. Okay, so that's what we want for all of our owners that work with us. Now, any questions or comments? Because I'm pretty much done here. And just to recap really quick, in regards to the difference between a coach and consultant, we talked about that. So a coach is going to guide you and show you the way and kind of show you what to do. And a consultant is going to do it either with you or for you. So they dig up their sleeves. Again, some of those things that you just want to, or when should you be hiring? I made a list of about 8 things you want to look at. So you're overwhelmed. You need a confidant to talk to you about your business with. You need a sounding board. You intellectually know what to do, but you're not doing those things. You aren't getting the results that you want. You want to save time and money. You find yourself listening only to your own ideas. Okay. And again, guys, we all need checks and balances. Okay. You're feeling stuck and frustrated by others around you. And that would also include family members, you just easily irritated. Okay. And you want your company to grow. And then what to look for. We talked about the background. We talked about look for a specialist, not a generalist. There is a difference, just like when you go to the doctor. Track record. Okay. How are they making a difference in the lives of childcare owners? And is that what the difference that they're making? Is that what you're looking for? And also chemistry. Okay. Do you share the same core values? And I always like to call this my virtual goodie bag. So this is like, if we were in person, I would say, here's a little virtual goodie bag. It's got some little goodies down there for you. And so here is the very important link that you do want to check out. And it is the wait list. Okay. So join the wait list, you guys. We are days away from officially announcing the start date to those on the wait list. And so if you are interested in learning how to install corporate style departments within your childcare business and have daily access to corporate experts, and you want that coaching and the consulting, and you feel like that me and you would have a great chemistry and all those things that I just shared with you, then you definitely want to join the wait list, you guys, because we're actually going to be closing down the wait list as soon as we announce that official enrollment date. The wait list is going to close. And of course, when you're on the wait list, you get little extra special treatment from us. Okay. So again, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you were able to find this video to be very valuable to you. And I really hope it helped you, because I know, like I said, when I was looking to hire on coaches and consultants and things like that for my business, there's just not a lot of information about like what to look for. And I don't think there's really any information in our industry of what to look for. So I hope this really helps you, choose the right person for you. And I hope that's me. That would be awesome if that is me and my team to be able to help you. But if not, you know what? My goal is I want you to, be happy with whoever that you're working with. And so, again, I'm going to leave that wait list down below. Another link I'm going to leave you is our testimonials page. So I do want to show you that I have a track record, and I do want to be able to share with you reviews and things like that. So we have a full-blown page on our website that is devoted to that. I'm going to leave that link down below so you can check those out. Also, join my email list, okay? If you're not a part of the eFam, you want to make sure that you do join the email list, you guys, because listen, y'all, I come in there every week and I am sharing things I'm not sharing anywhere else about how to operate a childcare business, automation, ecosystems, work-life balance. So if those things resonate with you and you're interested in learning more about those things, be sure that you join my email list. I'm going to leave that down below as well. And also the Facebook group as well, because I do have a Facebook community. Be sure that you join that. So, all right, y'all, listen, thank you so much for being here. I am so excited about this video. I just feel like this was something that, well, anyway, you guys, if you know me, but this is my ministry. And so I just think that this video for me is going to help a lot of people. And again, you know, whether you choose Ashley Benz Consulting or you don't, I just feel like that this is going to help a lot of people be able to, you know, find what you're looking for. So, all right, y'all, I don't see any more comments. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure your notifications are turned on the Facebook business page so that you know when I go live. If you're on YouTube, be sure your notifications are turned on there. Be sure that you subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up, you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for joining. If you have any questions, leave those down in the comments.